What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to This Merchant Life. My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here today as we hang out for a little while and continue to. It seemed like you guys really like this video. Like, there was a lot of you, so I decided we'd do a little bit more. We are in Archon right now, just kind of like chilling. We just turned in, like, we had a bunch of money. We do not have a bunch of money anymore. Now we're kind of broke. And there's two objects here in Archon that are kind of jumping out at me. We've got fruit and we've got ale. Both of them are around the exact same margin, like 30 bucks. And so what I want to do is I want to look at some place where possibly we'd be able to unload the ale for an above average price. So let's go ahead and look for that real fast. Because, like, if I can be like a liquor dealer, that sounds okay. It looks like Serenity actually has above average prices on ale. And if we were trying to get rid of the grapes, yeah, it looks like ale's the better option. Let's go with the ale. Like, the grapes are going to be difficult to unload, so I'm going to buy all of those real fast. We now have 29 of them. Hopefully we can take that up to Serenity, get rid of it, and make a decent amount of money. I'm hoping we don't get attacked, though. A monster attack. You notice the birds first flying away in a panic. A roar from the forest not far from the road. It comes bursting towards the caravan, teeth and eyes. You wonder if it's the last thing you'll ever see. I guess we'll fight it? I don't know. Let's fight it. We've got, like, people here, so we might as well. Let's maybe go, like, Roldan right there, and then you two can be, like, over here, and we'll just hope that this is good enough. Oh, really? They give a +4. This is going to be interesting. Hey, we won. Nice. On both sides. Oh, we lost on both sides. Won on both sides. Lost on one side. Lost on that side. Okay. That sucks. Like, how if we have guards left, we still get raided? Like, we won, though. Like, we still had 2 people left. Like, I can't rotate them into position to go fight the other thing? That sucks, man. That's raw. So, like, you have to win on all sides, otherwise you automatically lose if one guy gets through, even though you still have soldiers still standing. That's a little bit of a bummer. I'd like to be able to re-rotate, considering we won on that side before we lost on the other side. That, to me, logically means they won before the other guy lost, so I should be able to rotate them into position. Because, like, if they had lost on the exact same turn, that would have been okay, because then I'd be like, alright, well, if you think about it logically, like, they basically won simultaneously while the other guy lost and they broke through. But, like, we won on the one side a turn before we lost on the other side, so I should have been able to, like, rotate them and move them in. I don't know. It's Rafik. Somehow it feels as though it's always Rafik. He certainly does cover the miles, you must admit, as you seem to pass him with greater regularity. You are like a sight of land. I think we already did this, didn't we? I guess we'll share intel. It looks like he's whispered about something about a castle, and then we gained some wits, and we lost all of our money. Like, we legit lost everything right there, so I think we're broke. Like, we got a little something left, but it's not much. It ain't much. Yikes. I'm gonna lose my caravan guards in just a minute, too. And I've got to repair the cart, because it just got busted up. Yup. Damn. That was a pretty big loss. Oh, and I lost my other guard for some reason. So, did he die, maybe? I don't know if he died in combat. I have no idea. But we can't afford anybody right now, so... we gotta get some money back. It sucks that they took $5,000 for that quest without asking me if I was ready to pay it. Like, that's a bummer, because it puts you in a really rough situation financially. Like, it just auto-pays it. I would have preferred to have, like, at least 50% more than that amount so that this wouldn't happen. So if you don't know what happened in the last episode, we gathered up 6,000 gold, and then it took, like, 5,000 of it as, like, an insurance payment. Like, automatically as part of a quest. And so, it's kind of a bummer. I would have preferred it if they had been like, do you want to pay this now? You know what I mean? I can't really afford any new guards, so I think we just gotta hope we don't get attacked. So we have above average prices on food over there. We have above average prices on food, and I think we'll just make a food run, because food's pretty cheap over here, right? It's not really actually that cheap. The margin's pretty thin. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go for it, though. Like, I don't really have much of an option. And then we'll take that over to here because it's above average on both of those, so... Let's see here. The good news is the fire across the road isn't part of an ambush. The bad news is it is part of a localized fire and it's spreading fast. Pick carefully. Pick a route. You took the safer option and were rewarded with a fortunate escape. That's good because I need a pass right now. I could really use some help, so we'll sell all of that. We will sell all the food. Margin's still pretty thin, but we're like bouncing back. We're not looking too bad right now. In Randos, we have below average prices. I'll probably go over here and grab the grapes, I think. Like, I need to recover. It looks like leathers are selling very, very high over there as well. How many grapes do you guys have? Well, I thought it said below average price on the grapes. Apparently not. So over here, there's a major demand for leather. I'm going to take a risk on this. We're going to buy those, and then we're just going to swing back real fast. Basically, I just need to generate some cash for myself. Oh, yeah, they're like double price over here. All right, well, there you go. A little 200 gold profit, man. We took a big, big hit right there when it came to losing all that loot, man. That one, it's probably my fault for, like, spending all my money on one last desperate attempt to make cash. But still, that fight was really unfortunate. Below average prices on herbs. We'll kind of roll back this way real fast. Let's see here. A despondent merchant. You know that look, the slumped shoulders. A fellow merchant stumbles dependently along the road while you're stopped at camp nearby and you call out a greeting to him. His mood seems to be visibly lighten a little as he walks towards the fire, dropping his pack alongside him. Whenever you see merchants who have to carry all their wares on their backs, you say a small prayer for your caravan and horses, helping to save you from a hunched-over destiny. He's clearly delighted, as you are to have a fellow trader to talk to, and you both discuss various highs and lows of recent adventures. He explains his last trip was a complete bust, and he's ended up with a pack full of stock that he can't sell and now has to carry all the way home. He's happy to sell for a discount if you're interested, as it'll save him carrying the rest of the way back home, and he'll sell it for a loss anyways. Pretty sure those hides are overpriced. I'm pretty sure hides are like 40 a piece, and those are at 50 a piece. The ale is probably a winner, though. Alright, he gets rid of the ale, and hopefully we can sell this for a decent price. Yeah, it was 10 minus. I'd like to sell it somewhere else for more, but I'll buy some hides over here. I think I can get back to Atten and sell the hides, I think. Yeah, I'll probably just go for it. We need to make the money. What is the nature of the soul, and what is a ghost, if you believe in such things, and how does it work? These questions are not much interest to a ghost hunter. This becomes very apparent whenever you talk to one. They are single-minded individuals who have a job to do and don't give it too much thought beyond that. This is probably the prerequisite to have a profession such as theirs for any length of time without going crazy. The hunter waves at you as you approach and inquires about your stocks. He's wearing hardy-looking leather armor with an antique pistol strapped to his belt. Although no one has exactly proven their existence to everyone's satisfaction, those who believe claim that ghosts have distinct vulnerabilities to salt, iron, and silver. He looks new to the job and cannot afford any silver, but he is interested in salt and iron. I don't have any, man. Wish that I did, but I don't. There we go. We finally made some money. We can make 10 apiece on each of those, but I don't know if that's worthwhile or if we should hold on to it and try and drop it off somewhere else. They also have wool here for very, very cheap. I'm going to buy the wool. Do we have wool being above average anywhere? I don't think we do, but the ale is above average over here, so broke down. You happen upon a broken down wagon on the side of the road. It appears that it slid off a relatively deep embankment, losing the front right wheel and damaging the axle in the process. Standing a little way away are two downcast-looking people, a man and a woman, presumably the owners of the wagon. They look like a specialist trader, hopefully not pottery or antique dealers. You slow your cart down as you pull up beside them. You guys need a lift? Okay, so they'll take a lift. We got compassion and charm from that, so that's good. We can sell off, like, what do I have here? The wool, I'm getting double price on those, so we might as well unload those right now. And then on the ales, we can sell all there. And I think we're finally back on the horse here. It took us a couple of trips. I was worried we weren't going to be able to bounce back from that. I thought our cash flow was just, like, too low. It was sketchy. It was very, very sketchy. So with our skills here, we have no upgrade points. However, with our security, we probably want to hire some more people. I'm going to go to the hub real fast. I got to repair my cart, man. That's where a lot of my money is going to go. So we'll knock that out. Wheels are at level 2. Structure is over there. Carrot-based motivation. I don't think we're going to fiddle with that. I think instead what I'd like to do... That's really, really cheap wood. Might be good for a good flip. None of these have like a huge margin on them. The most we're going to make is like 11 per go. Is there anywhere with a timber shortage? They've got an ale shortage over there. Are you guys selling ale here? No, you bought my ale. That's right. So above average wood is what I'm looking for here. I'd have to go down to Archon. That's kind of dangerous. There's a good chance we're going to get jumped on the road to Archon. We have a poor mercenary. We have a soldier of fortune. We have a brawler. None of these are looking particularly like what I want. There's bandits on the road to Atten. We could donate for something. Collect the chest at Atten, then return here. That's not too bad. I think we can take that mission. I'll take that to go to Atten. We've got below average prices over there. Above average prices on grapes. So I'm going to buy all the grapes. And even if we only make like 10 off of each one, we'll still make a couple hundred. Let's see here. Cresting a small hill, you're confronted with a pitched battle. A group of bandits is engaged in desperate combat against monstrous creatures. Let's sneak past. Exactly. Exactly. Just sneak past. I don't see how it's our problem. I'm not jumping in on anybody's side. Sell all of those. We'll make a little bit more money. I don't even have any caravan guards right now, so I don't think I'm in a position to be, like, picking fights. You know what I mean? We can escort a letter to Woodford. It's in the opposite direction, but we can go back and get it after this. You guys got anybody in the tavern who's any good? A tough warrior. Jackknife. Didn't we meet that guy already? He looks pretty dope. He's got, like, little comma claws. Well, I'll pick up the Soldier of Fortune for right now. I can't really afford anybody else. And then we'll head back to Serenity, and hopefully we don't get attacked by anything. The Dispossessed. The caravan's making good time, but slows to a crawl around a dozen bedraggled peasants from the roadside and crowd around it. Their land was taken by a nobleman, and they were cast from their homes. There are supposed to be laws preventing these kinds of things, but laws don't seem to be getting enforced these days. That eminent domain is a bitch. Give nothing. Sucks, man. I don't have any money right now. If I was, like, balling out, I might be able to do something for you, but can't do it. Elderly peasants at Arrow. And randos. Leathers are super cheap. Did we not pick up the peasants from over here? Ah. Well, that'll do it, I guess. People standing in the road always have a cause for concern, but you soon see that they mean no harm. They're poor, cold, and hungry. They've scraped together some coins in exchange for being escorted to their destination, although I have to wonder, well, I already have people on board. I can't really do much about that. Alright, so we did the quest. You want me to go to Atten? That's like off to the west, right? I'm going that way anyways, right? Can I not take multiple missions? A letter to Woodford. Oh, okay. Alright. I'll use that money to hire another guard. Looks good. With our security here, I gotta, yeah, just auto-pay that person. I'll pay you as well. But here, I don't think we really have a whole lot. I mean, we got herbs at an okay price. Is anywhere over there buying herbs at a higher price? It's not. Alright, let's go to Atten. We got guards again, so we should be back on the horse pretty soon. So the escort was a success. Let's go to Randos and see if we can score some of these hides for cheap. Wow, that is actually pretty cheap. Yeah, buy all of them. Every single one of them that you can. And then let's find a place to unload these. Like, even if it's just for an average price, we bought it 20. 5 bandits emerge from behind cover and step purposefully into the road. You quickly sense that something is different about this attack, and it's not normal. At first glance, they look like standard bandits, but the more you look at them, they feel somehow false. The mannerism of the bandits seeming like affectation. It starts to become a lot more obvious when they start speaking. Halt, good merchant, and know this. We wish only for your goods and not more, unless it is trouble you seek. You frown as another begins to speak. I say that we've just put an end to this miserable life. My thirst for blood is, well, I'm always thirsty for more of the blood. The bandits look unhappy with this. Felonious, enough with your madness. The life of banditry is dark, aye, but there is no need for us to be as savages. There is not a certain nobility to our aims and stalwart hearts. This at least I hope. Still, it is not so, brothers and sisters, is it not? Remonstrate with the actors? I don't know what remonstrate means. I want to find out. You sternly inform them that this is extremely dangerous practice and they can be easily mistaken at first light for real bandits. The actors look crestfallen, apologize in unison, and troop away rather miserably. Alright, man. Sounds good. Should I fight or should I stand my ground? I'm just gonna pay them. Like, until I have a third guard, I'm a little bit oh my god, more bandits? Alright, we gotta fight these ones. Ain't no choice there. Hopefully they can fight them. There you go. We managed to beat him. Looks good to me, and we've made it into town. I'm just gonna sell all those right there for the extra scratch. Like, I'm well aware that that probably wasn't the best exchange, but, like, I gotta get paid. You know, like, we're low on money right now. Until we get that number up to, like, 8,000, I'm not gonna feel good about things. We've got Silas, the old soldier. We got Willow, the hunter. I'll take Willow, the hunter, and Conrad, the mercenary. Yeah, just auto-pay everybody as they get low. What does he have? He's a loner. He fights best by himself. Okay. What are they selling here? Like, what do we have for dirt nasty cheap at the moment? Herbs, actually. Alright, I'll buy all the herbs. Which places are buying herbs at a premium? We may have to wait for an event, but it looks like Atten is where we're going to unload. Let's see here. A stranger approaches. A cloaked figure moves. It's clear from his stride they know how to handle themselves in a fight, and they aren't looking for one. A pleasantly novel feeling. Yeah, let them join. Apparently we got another soldier of fortune. Nice. We're definitely going to have some overhead, but wild animals are emboldened in these dark times, and they can smell the blood. Well, you had your chance, Wolfie. We're going to fight out ya. We have 7 deployment time. Who better to fight wolves than a hunter, I guess? Y'all better win. I was going to say. You guys have, like, overwhelming force right now. If you manage to mess this up, I'm going to be a little upset with you. Like, not mad because it's just a video game, you know what I mean? But, like, a little upset. I'll be like, yo, what are you doing right now? Old soldiers. I want Jackknife really badly. Apparently we have rapport with him. Alright. Off to Atten we go to sell our wares. The enemy of my enemy isn't my biggest fan either. Oh, this is the monsters and bandits again. We'll sneak by. An enigmatic shrine. A caravan passes a small, unobtrusive shrine on the road. It is simple, rustic, but strangely beautiful. The way the light catches the motes of dust, or maybe insects circling lazily around it, makes it seem somehow significant, as if they are satellites in its orbit. The caravan imperceptibly slows as you approach it. I'll leave an offering. Apparently I got a plus to mysticism, and everybody else got a morale boost. Sounds good. A monster attack. Alright, well, we'll stand and fight. I don't know what that thing is, but we're going to kill it. Yep, we're going to kill the hell out of this thing. This thing's about to have a terrible day. Oh, there's 2 of them. Yeah, we're done for. Yeah, with a +8, there's no way we're outrolling him. Well, we're back to square one, everybody. We're back to square one. Apparently ain't nothing safe in this game. Like, we're in, like, the newbie area right now. We got guys with, like, +4 attack attacking us in multiple groups. And it's just like, oof. Oof. Hey, we made the money back on a ridiculous herb surplus, though, so hell. Who even cares, man? Back to the tavern. We'll hire a few more mooks to get murdered. There we go. He's kind of overpriced, but I'll take him. Jackknife seems pretty dope, too. Yeah, let's get Jackknife. I want Jackknife. He levels up and gets stronger. So we have a hero right there. He costs 600 bucks. He's unfriendly. Why? Why are you unfriendly, though? I thought we were homies. What do you guys have for sale here? I gotta make some money. I'm kind of like pobre right now. I'm muy pobre. Let's see. We can go to Serenity and return here. We can deliver a secret letter to Woodford. Woodford is kind of far. I don't know. Let's go to Mandrigo. Silent poetry. An unexpected sight greets you as you reach the plateau of a small hill. A man with graying hair is stood at an easel painting the landscape. He is the very picture of calm repose, his eyes moving from landscape to canvas and back again with astute appraisal. He barely seems to notice you passing at first, but then he becomes visibly animated. He runs over to the cart and almost steps in front of it in his efforts to slow you down. The composition was missing something, and now I know what. The gods have smiled on me, bringing you over the hill just as I needed you. The painting needs a merchant's cart in the middle ground, he states with absolute certainty of an artist on a good day. He explains that you need to stay put for several hours while he adds the cart to the canvas, and in return he will pay for your time. Alright. The horses whinny as if imploring you to agree and fulfill their lifelong desires to have their glory on canvas. Horses are notoriously vain creatures. It's true, man. Horses, like, you ever had that horse that don't want to be ridden? Like, I used to ride horses a lot when I was younger. Like, my family was Poe, but we had, like, these friends that, like, owned, like, a major chunk of IBM or something like that. They went to school with me, and they owned a horse ranch, and so they were always inviting me over to, like, ride horses and stuff like that. Would have never had that opportunity. But anyways, fun factoid, they got busted for tax evasion, and now they live in Guatemala. They fled the country, and now they live in Guatemala. How crazy is that, right? I always remember that kid's mom had diamonds embedded in her teeth. Like, she was like this lady, but she had, like, diamonds that were actually, like, screwed into her teeth. Like, not like a grill. You didn't put it on and take it off. They were actually, like, drilled into her teeth. Like, little diamonds. Like, it was crazy, man. They were kind of, like, super wealthy. Anyways, you ever get that horse where, like, the horse just decides it don't want to be ridden today and it's trying to scrape you off on a fence or, like, on a tree or something like that? I don't like horses, man. I don't trust them. They're too smart. I don't trust them. All right, well, I guess we'll go to Serenity. Oh, we can't go to Serenity. We got to go to Atten first. Mandrigo doesn't have anything that's, like, a good price. Ooh, if I could make it to Woodford, I would. Let's try to make it to Woodford and get that iron. I think it might not be the worst idea. This dude costs 600 bucks. Oof, so expensive. I might not be able to afford him. Let's see, collect peasants at Lancer, then return here. We have Oxtown. It's kind of far away, man. Are they selling anything good here that I can just, like, flip real fast for a profit? Herbs are apparently crazy expensive over here. We'll go to Randos. That guy, we can't even do his interaction, so we might as well not do the event right now. Let's go get the iron first, since we're on a time limit there. A singular figure is walking down the road in the direction of your cart. As they come closer, you realize this isn't a bandit or highwayman, not a guard or messenger, no priest, monk, or preacher. The man carries himself with the swagger and poise of a fighter, but has the countenance of a nobleman and the unsettling intensity of a true believer. His hair is blonde and slicked black, his black cloak illuminated by golden details that catch the light. He greets you as he approaches. Merchant, none should be better at appraising this than you. What is most valuable commodity? Reputation. You believe that reputation is worth more than any tangible commodity. Without it, you cannot hope to trade with anyone. It is harder to earn than to lose, but all the more valuable. An interesting answer, but I'm afraid I disagree, all the same. I've come to realize the most valuable commodity is belief. It is the cause of action, the engine of change, the rudder of fate. Belief makes the world before your eyes. You could even say that to control belief is to control the world, I suppose. He laughs at this, then bids you good day and is on his way. You find yourself strangely perturbed by this meeting for some time as your cart makes its way. Alright. I just want to, like, buy some iron for, like, dirt nasty cheap. That's all that I've ever wanted, is to buy iron for dirt nasty cheap. That's all I've ever desired. God, dude, their morale goes down so fast. One might also think that they don't even like me. An especially grubby-looking bandit is lined across the road at a narrow section at the top of a steep rise. You slow as you approach, realizing the terrain will not allow you to rush past. Play them against each other. You point out that the one on the right looks like a much more dangerous proposition than the one in the middle, apparently their leader. The question is whether he should really be the leader. The one on the right seems to agree. The leader snaps at him and they begin to bicker. You add that the one on the left doesn't look like he wants you to be there at all, which the leader also takes exception to. It works beautifully, and they're so busy arguing that you pass by. Yay! I've outcrafted them. Here in the market, I can sell all of my iron for a bunch of money. Looks good. I've got a below average price right there. I think Atten was the place where they had like a ton. I mean, they've got a markup over here on ale, so I'm hoping that that won't be a terrible exchange, even at average price. Flee! Discretion is bet. We can't fight monsters, man. What I've learned from this game is you can fight a lot of stuff. You cannot fight monsters. Pay that man. We're kind of broke right now, though. Alright, we'll sell all of that. Oh, I should have sold the iron here. Lame. Yeah, sell all of that over here. Our overhead is kind of getting out of control. I guess we'll go... So they're still, like, buying herb. Oh, they're buying grapes. Okay, I was going to say, this place was buying herbs for, like, nasty cheap for a while. Let's go to Serenity and see what we can do over here. We got missions. We can go to Woodford for elderly peasants. I mean, those are both the Woodford, and it's a nice little payday, so I think we might as well. What is Woodford buying right now? Wool? Clothing and ale or wine or something? These guys don't really have any of that. I'm gonna buy all of their hides, though, because why not? A monster attack. We gotta run from the monsters, bro. Oh, and we still gotta fight him. Funsies. Alright. No, Jackknife, you're in the wrong spot, bro. You're in the wrong spot. I need you to be up there. Yeah, it's those guys again. Like, we can't win this fight. Like, it keeps giving it to us, but, like... Yeah, this fight's just like us getting stomped. Feels bad, man. Yeah. We keep getting that event, and I'm not doing a good job at fighting it. I keep getting tuned up something fierce every single time we come across that one. I tried to run that time. I learned my lesson the last time. I was like, no, I'm not trying to fight monsters anymore. I tried to run away, and they were still like, nah, fam. They were like Stewie at the top of the stairs, just like, up, you trying to walk by? Up. They wouldn't let me escape. All I wanted to do was run away. All I wanted to do was not get tuned up. You were perfectly happy with the speed you were traveling until a horse rider flew past like an arrow from a divine bow. You heard the hooves approaching from behind, but before you had so much as a moment to turn your head, they were surging past the cart. Now that you're on the road again, your speed seems plodding. You try to urge the horses with the reins, but they're not inspired by the sight of their brethren streaking ahead and slow down petulantly. Wonder? You're overcome with a sense of wonder and adventure and freedom implied by the rider. Apparently I'm more cultured now. I'm staying out of it, man. I'm not helping that merchant. He don't know me like that. He got problems. Not my job. Not Splatty's job. I'm trying to get these like people to Woodford. That's pretty much all that I want to do. Come on, Woodford. No event. A night to remember. A black knight comes striding past, crossing from left to right in the road. He's a rare sight, and you find yourself transfixed as he walks. He's both ethereal and hulking, a towering figure that seems to be only loosely tethered to the world. You've heard stories about him. He's an enduringly popular talking point of merchants and travelers, a living myth. Never speaks and never acknowledges the presence of others. The exception to this are monsters and bandits. As you continue your journey, you consider the Dark Knight further. Grounded? I don't know. I didn't know what to pick right there. Like, I really didn't know what the options implied, so I kind of just, like, picked something. We got paid a bunch of money right here, so that's good. Unfortunately, the markets are, like, terrible over here, so, you know. What are you gonna do? My name is Splattercat. This is This Merchant Life. I'll see y'all later. Thanks for stopping on by. We've had a rough go of it today, man. We've had a rough go of it. We got our ass kicked a lot of times. It's getting a little rough. I'll see y'all later. Thanks for stopping on by, and hi do.